It is the jewel of the Adriatic. Its shimmering waters feed a rare colony of Dalmatian pelicans, the world's largest freshwater birds, sustain the endangered Albanian water frog, and host loggerhead turtles on its encircling dunes. The Nardi Lagoon is at the heart of the extensive and largely unspoiled delta of Albania's Vjosa River, which researchers consider Europe's most intact large river delta. But that accolade won't save it. The Vjosa Delta and its lagoon are under siege. They are set to become the victims of a series of massive coastal tourist developments, partly bankrolled by a company set up by Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. The hotels and luxury villas will accommodate up to 1 million visitors arriving annually at a new international airport currently being built on salt marshes around the lagoon. Until the fall of the Iron Curtain that walled off communist Eastern Europe from the capitalist West, Albania was the 20th century equivalent of North Korea, a virtual prison state under the control of strongmen and Enver Hoxha. But today, its government wants to welcome the world and is bent on turning the country's previously remote southern coastal region into what it calls an Albanian Riviera.
Albania may be small, but its love for America is big. This tiny country regularly polls as one of the most pro-American nations in the world. It contributed 3,000 troops to America's war on terror, and at the UN, it votes in lockstep with the United States.
But this foray into the local real estate market by the president's son-in-law, who also doubles as a special envoy for peace, has started to tarnish more than just the Trump family name.
You've also said that this would inject billions into the Albanian economy. Something we heard from protesters when we were out there on Wednesday night was that they don't believe it. They say they're not going to be seeing that money. So my question to you is, how do you ensure that these billions that are going to be injected into the economy make it down to everyday Albanians?
What does it mean?
How does it
mean? What does it mean? This is an ideological bullshit, because an investment of such magnitude in tourism, of course, is to build something spectacular, and of course is not accessible for everybody, but it brings a lot of income for everyone because the country takes a lot of profit.
I spoke to Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama about that controversial resort development linked to Jared Kushner that has sparked massive protests in Albania. That could pose a conflict of interest.
What conflict of interest? What are you talking about?
He's negotiating on behalf of the
negotiating,
U.S.
Jared Kushner is not negotiating.
Ceasefires with Iran, with Ukraine, with Gaza. And at the same time, he's striking these billion-dollar deals.
He is not striking No,
with you.
Jared Kushner and Ivanka came here and approached us when it was not clear if Donald Trump would go to jail or would go to the White House.
Right.
It's an unbelievable, beautiful 1,400-hectare private island in the middle of the Mediterranean. We were on a friend's boat, and we stopped for a swim. Effectively, that's how we found it.
She discovered the island, right?
Yeah.
That was very funny, and the set at the same time.
Not only the island, but we have 5 miles of beachfront directly across from the island, this beautiful peninsula with a lagoon on one side, the ocean on the other, beautiful white sand beaches.
But those white sand beaches are on protected land, and the island, it's not private. It is in fact public property.
Right, but they're still negotiating at the moment.
What does it mean?
You said there's no project, they're still negotiating on Sazan.
It's still a negotiation, and now the company is much more different than it was at the beginning, because it's not just Jared Kushner, it's Power Holding.
Power International Holding is a Qatar-based multinational conglomerate with interests in construction, real estate, hospitality, and infrastructure. The company has been linked in public reporting to the broader development plans surrounding Sazan Island and the Albanian coast. Atlantic Incubation Partners LLC was formed in Delaware in April 2023. Public reporting has linked the company to Jared Kushner's development projects in Albania and Serbia, but publicly available records do not clearly identify who formed the company or who its ultimate owners are. The company is reported to be connected to Affinity Partners, the private investment firm founded by Jared Kushner after leaving the White House. Affinity Partners manages billions of dollars in assets and has received substantial backing from foreign investment funds. Together, Atlantic Incubation Partners and Affinity Partners have been identified in public reporting as companies involved in the proposed Sazan Island development project in Albania. While little public information exists about Atlantic Incubation Partners itself, the company has emerged as a key investment vehicle behind the project.
You're not going anywhere.
Bigger the dream, bigger the ambition, bigger the resistance. And this is how countries grow.
And people holding American flags.
Yeah.
Because basically what we are against right now is this American investment, if that's what it is. But we are against the president's daughter and his son-in-law investing in our cause.
You know, it's not even a business for me, despite the scale of it, but we have 5 miles of beachfront directly across from the island, this beautiful peninsula with a lagoon on one side, the ocean on the other, beautiful white sand beaches.
But those white sand beaches are on protected land, and the island, it's not private. It is in fact public property.
Break the spell.